Alright, welcome to another edition of JTJU, where we all try to be just a little better at the game of Clash of Clans. This format is a Rocky Balboa format, because it's Wryhorn versus Stallone, and no, it's not that Stallone, it's another Stallone that looks like that guy, but almost as good. No, really. The point of the Balboa sessions is we're going to go up against an attack that probably shouldn't be done. What do I mean by that? Take a look at this. Take a look at the actual layout of what we're facing here. We've got max Town Hall 9 troops. We're awesome. So we're thinking, not a problem. Look at that. Town Hall 8 mostly is what he's got for defense. But in Town Hall 5 on air defense, surely we're going to against balloons. But notice one little thing right up here, just a tiny little purple mark, means death. A level 2 and level 1 Inferno Tower is in the layout of Mr. Stallone. And if our goal is to take out that town hall, we can't just slam troops into him. We need to do something incredible. So let's take a look at his base. As you can see, as I talked about, he's not that awesome. Pink walls. I mean, there's got to be hope when you see pink walls. But these eye towers, with the goal of taking down the town hall, the eye tower has got pretty good coverage from most of the directions. But over here by this expo, you can kind of see we've got a bit of a chance. If we can just get the queen positioned somewhere in here and then rage her up, she may be able to attack the town hall without actually taking fire. And or if we can get the witch posse with the queen to set up camp right here in this break and pour in minions, we could overwhelm that 5 target probably if we had like 4 or 5 witches. So that is the theory. Not some simple throw some balloons and snipe around the edge for a 50% raid total. That's for women. No offense to Jen Ben. That's for people that don't want to go for the hard stuff. We're going for the heart attack. We're trying to get that big block of steel in the middle down. So with that said, let's take a look at the attack and see what happened. Alright, first thing we do is we drop some hogs in with the game plan of taking out that air defense tower, but no, they jump left instead of right, screwing our entire plan and heading off on a suicide mission down low at 6 o'clock. Well, we do pull the king and the clan castle troops by doing so, but still, the whole plan was to get that air defense down so we could then wallow in with everything else. So now you'll see us kind of sit here and be like, oh, trigger the queen, that's good. But now we're like, what the hell? My plan's screwed once again by the crazy hogs. So I go ahead and drop the wizard. He's too powerful, he blows up that thing too quick so the king and queen don't get over there in time. So now everything's out of sync. I gotta take care of the clan castle troops. The king and queen are not staying set, because the plan was also to take that archer tower down so I could unmolested leave trigger troops up there to draw everybody over. I get the clan castle down. That's not a big deal. But now I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? So I drop one of my few giants I had in inventory. I slam all the wizards down, and I'm like, go. Now clearly this is gonna be not work out, because the dragon's gonna die to the air defense tower. The witch troops will actually roll to down towards 6 o'clock because all that clutter on the outside, and die then to God knows what. Well, there they go. But the witches actually stayed put, so that's actually working out. But they're taking heavy fire from the expos, so I guess that was a mistake, and they're dying off due to that. So at this point, I'm like, good God, I gotta get the troops in, and I didn't clear the clutter from 12 to 3. So off go my heroes, totally in the wrong direction. With no hope. Now I've got 3 healers in support because the plan had been to heal 2 healers in support to heal up the witches, but I don't have enough mass to actually drive through and get past that expo. At this point, I mean, it's basically like a no-win situation. You can see the king did a great job of cleaning up. Maybe what we should have done there is if we would have just dropped the king to clear from 3 to 12. The queen probably at that point would have drove in right there where that lone witch is surviving, and we might have had a shot then. That might have worked. So the recovery, I mean, first off, I mean, the plan for the hogs to roll right instead of left, that was a huge issue of the jumping wild hog. So maybe I should have moved over another building to the towards 3 o'clock with the drop point to try to get them to hit that corner. But then to recover, the other thing is that I didn't have a backup plan of slow movers from the corner to get everybody over there to deal with them. But that actually turned out all right. I guess I should have just dropped the king, because the king's always going to die anyway. You know, he wanders off way too far in front of everybody and just gets slaughtered. So I could have used him to clear 3 to 12 and then gone with the queen in, and that might have worked, because the healers never died. So they would have been constantly healing, and there were 3 of them, so they would have been constantly healing the witches, or the queen there, and we might have gotten it with a rage. Who knows? Anyway, at least it can be an example of what not to do when you're in a panic mode. But that's the beauty of Clash of Clans. Every good laid plan goes to hell in a handbasket. Till next time, clash on, and good luck out there.